would think that, okay, but the tribes and the card rooms fight. So one of the things that the government organization, they will get legislation to kind of deal with those issues. So right now, the tribes don't like that the card rooms have a game that has typically been a tribe. So these are the things that we actually deal with, and you can see how that is. Hey, that's, or now the new area is online poker. So again, you even have out-of-state interest because of course Vegas and others are very interested in that issue. So that's just one of the issues. So in California, we have a vast amount of issues that we're either exposed to or that we are voting on. So I'll just wrap it up with my comments and then take questions. Just yesterday, I was up at Paramount Studios, yes, the film industry, and taking a tour and finding out. But why would that be something that somebody like me from North Orange County should even spend time on?
It brings in money, and I've helped and coordinated on films before. So, and everything is in Louisiana, New York City, and especially Atlanta. Atlanta just beat us in film production.
So exactly. So much of our filmmaking in California has been the home of Hollywood and all of that glamour and so forth. But much of the film industry over the last decade has moved to, as you said, Atlanta and even Arizona, Canada.
New Mexico is also very big too.
Right. And some of that is very aggressive recruiting by the states who say, hey, if you can make your film here, we'll give you all of this. And a lot of it is a tax credit or some type of, incentive that would encourage somebody to make their films out of California. We did that as well in 2013. We moved forward with a film tax credit, and that has had the impact of bringing some, not all, of our filmmaking back into Southern California. But what people forget are all the affiliates related to the industry. So if you think that's why going to Paramount yesterday, there were, I believe, 5,000 people that work on that campus, from carpentry to design, anything that would go through with a film, they are there. And they were talking about Paramount in the day was the big guys on the Hill, and they lost, I believe, $450 million, they said, in the last few years. But it wasn't because of the outside filmmaking. Internally, they hadn't really moved with the Netflix and all of that. So in every industry, that's where we start to learn. They were showing a slide on Blockbuster. Who remembers Blockbuster? And now what are we using?
Redbox.
Not Redbox.
Oh, Devon.
Netflix and
Amazon
Hulu
and Netflix. Or who remembers Kodak?
Kodak, yes.
Kodak. Film.
Yep.
And now what are we using? Digital. So a lot of this is this exposure to, it's not just the economy or business, but it's even government. If we don't respond, how much does it cost us? So if you think about JCPenney's or Sears, what's happening to them?
Sears is going bankrupt.
Not because they weren't good, but because we've changed on the way we do our shopping and so forth. And same thing with movies. There still is a huge amount of money to make in good movies, but a lot of us are doing what with Netflix?
Downloading.
Staying home.
Yep.
And watching.
Not going out.
Right. So anyhow, that's one of the things we're exposed to. So it's an interesting job. It's a job where you are representing multiple people with different opinions, and I seriously take that serious. That's not a very good sentence. I seriously take that serious. But what I'm saying is, I get that. I get that I have some people in my district, like, if you even think of a fear of tax, you're out. And other people like, hey, I can see the reasoning behind that. I get that we have people that speak 5 languages in my district and others who haven't been out of Southern California. So with that, I will open up the questions, and I guess I have them written here, and I don't have glasses, so I'm not.
I
Jeff,
can read them to you.
Okay.
Will you also accept questions from the audience?
We're gonna address.
Let's do those first. I get it. I'm asking her. And you'll do that too. Okay.
Okay.
Got it.
Okay, so we have